the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll run here with a rookie.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
You look at this Packers defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they could be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they can rip off any sort of a gain.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Hey, check that, check that. Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
They'll keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
So opening drive, 3rd down. They complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. Let's go. 70, ready.
To throw is Daniels.
On the screen, this is Ekeler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37th. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start, because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
95.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. The Packers are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Cut.
To throw now. Here's Love.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Matthew Golden, the intended target.
And it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Love. It's Williams on the catch. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Cut. Go. Ready.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go.
Play action this time with Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Six the Eagles! Six the Eagles! Check! Hurt! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Now a toss play to Eckler. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brendan, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Viking 18! Go!
To the air goes Daniels. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Third! Right there, right.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Ready?
Now Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Panther Street! Panther
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, start, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And That's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Four yards to go on second down from the 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Here's Daniels. Escaping the pressure right.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
Love, they go play action now. And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's a result of throwing it so many times in practice. It's really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
Set, hut. 52, set.
On play action, Love to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go, set.
This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions, and then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Devontae Wyatt there for the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. No, Nick.
Up the middle with Eckler.
And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Sometimes the crosses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Okay, right.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Set.
Now Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Lloyd. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The jumbo set out there, 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Ready?
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Off the play fake, Love. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this second quarter. They're moving it pretty good, and that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Now again, right side. Lloyd. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set.
Love looking to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown! Matthew Golden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are back within a score. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And this is going to be a Commanders first down as they get this up to about the 42.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On the set.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second and 7.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double the back. If you're going to commit to double the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into a successful play.
Third and 3.
Ready? 60, 19 tight.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
60 Vikings, 65, Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On the set. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
26-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Ready.
Love now. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Let's go.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
And now Love going to change things up.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Second and a couple.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Kraft. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Ready?
Again, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, cut, go. 10, ready.
Here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll run on first down. Lord. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready, set.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, fight, 97. Black, 95. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Watch out now. 50, fury. Set, cut. Set, cut.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
To throw is Daniels.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quay Walker.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Following the interception, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards is the game that time, second and goal.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
45. White. 22 meter. Hut.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal.
Come on. Set. White. White. Yellow. 43. Ready. Go. Ready.
Love from the gun. And this will be caught by his big wide receivers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson
From 4 yards out.
And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Check smash. Check smash. Nike. Ready.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat, Cougar 19.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Rotates Ertz going across the middle. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now.
Let's go now. Press all 80.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
2nd and 9.
Get up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60.
To the air goes Daniels. That one slants to McLaurin.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check mash, check mash.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The completion on the first didn't get much. Another run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos.
Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now is Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler
From a yard out.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Let's go now. Cowboys 70, Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Ready.
Daniels going to try and throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
76 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On the set.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lloyd.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Black. Red. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to take it
Lions are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 18.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle here to Brown.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cowboy 80. 60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
18 Rattler.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a handoff running through the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 43 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. 3.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, they'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Commanders' first down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
19-18. 60 average. 60 average.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's got it.
And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back to throw. Daniels. And it's caught. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Packers, They used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.